Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. It's old Pappy, back with another one. I'm going to jump into it right away. I'm telling you right now, there's nothing more fun than when you just are playing random and you end up in the middle of a crazy champions level clan battle. And it's even better when you end up on the team of your former teammates in VOX. And so here I am. I just pressed play. I just randomly jumped on Canyon and I looked around and I got up in the air and I'm like, hey, that's a VOX tag. I wonder if there's some more VOX guys playing. So I start to scan and I realize that it's an entire team of VOX taking on another clan, taking on the X clan or whatever they're called. I'll get it right up. I'll put it up on the screen. But then I started looking around, going, "Hey, I wonder if Adrian's here," because a lot of times Adrian, of course, everybody's favorite YouTuber. A lot of times he's running full clans and he's out there chasing footage. He's out there live streaming, and so I just really quickly pressed record on this game, and I'm really amazingly glad I did. Again, it sounds like I should be Adrian's PR guy here, and he makes enough money off the game. Maybe I'll actually ask him to cut me a check here. But anyway, there he is right there. So the point is this. I could not believe the final score in this game that Adrian got. And so I promise you, please stick around to the end, and you're going to see a crazy score. Crazy score. Now, just for reference, the highest score I've ever gotten in a game, I actually got just the other day, running with my Hood teammates, my new clan. I scored 5.1 million. It's higher than that. That's the final score that Adrian's going to get here. But anyway, that's enough of the promo. Let's get into the game right away. So obviously, I'm here in my Hawk, and I have nucleons and quarkers attached. And what I'm really trying to do here is really beat back the enemy. I'm trying to keep them from charging center. And I know that that when VOX plays, they are very well coordinated. When I was in the clan, they used to practice different techniques for every map. A lot of times the guys are on comms. Certainly they have lots of maxed out gear and top drones and all that kind of stuff. But the team that we're playing against is super strong as well. They're one of the top teams in Champions League on iOS anyway. So it's really a fair battle here. And you can see right away that already several of my VOX teammates here have gotten center, and they're trying desperately to hold it, and the other team is really trying to push now. And one of the things they're doing is they're trying to use the Demeter train, where you basically the Demeter beams in and they all try to get in there. You can see a Hawk in the distance there. I noticed as well there's a Typhon or two on the other team. On this map especially, the Typhon is super effective, because what they'll do is they'll run a lockdown module or something like that, or maybe they have the chips on their drones that lock you down, and they basically suppress you, lock you down, and then hammer you in place for their teammates to come and basically take you down. And so you can kind of see here now we lost center. We're down 3 beacons to 2. And, I'm continuing to try to use my Hawk to get these guys out of there. But you're realizing now one of the disadvantages of the Hawk. Now, the problem with the Hawk, of course, is that it was nerfed recently, and so the built-in weapon is not as good as it used to be. And also, look what's happening there. So many players on all sides now in Champions League are all running Nebula drones, and they're running them with the shield chips. As you can see right there, as soon as anybody starts to take any damage whatsoever, boom, a shield pops up. And so again, increasingly, I'm starting to realize that maybe these nucleons and quarkers maybe they're just not cut out for it. I don't want to drop them, and the reason why is that I have the Samstone pilot equipped, right? And so if you remember that thing that we did with that other video game where Pixonic had the special tag team event with the other game, one of the pilots that you could win was Sam Stone, and his ability was to allow atomizer family of weapons basically to shoot longer and more accurately. And so that basically is why I keep running it, because I have the damn pilot leveled up and I don't want to drop it. But part of me is wondering, and I'd love to hear from you, what are you guys finding on the battlefield? Are the quarkers and the nucleons just not cutting it anymore? If so, are we supposed to go all cryo, all flames? Because you look at this Fenrir here. The Fenrir, he actually beats me because he's got such a tanky build. He's using the Sonics, and he's using non-stop healing. So, you know, something to think about. But anyway, back to the match, and I'm going to come back in here with tank bot to kind of combat the tank bots. And you can see over here already some of my Vox teammates, they already are in their Titans. So clearly they're trying to make a push to get back on center here. I'm going to kind of lumber over here, waddle dawdle over here, and I'm going to try to use my special ability to blast those guys around the corner. There you go, and I got to take a peek around. Can I get around to attack? Doesn't look good. 2 Titans there already, so I'm going to hit him with my flames, but I don't want to just run around the corner like a dummy and get wiped out. So I'm going to come around the back instead. Let's come around here. Let's see if I can get around the corner here. Now, I kind of lost track of Adrian and the rest of the guys. I don't really know what they're up to. 1, 2, 3. It almost feels like it's 4-on-1 down here, but I'm going to try to get in and try to push these guys out of here. We got to do something. And my priority is, because there's a Fenrir there, my priority is to try actually to get that damn Demeter out of there, because as long as he's shielding that Fenrir, they're going to hold center. And so that didn't work so well. Let's see, what can I come back in? Okay, let's go back in with my Typhon. Now, you're also going to notice in this game, one of the things I'm going to try to avoid to do is I'm going to try to avoid to use my Titan. And I'll let you in on a little secret, old Pappy secret here. Sometimes in these types of games, you actually fall into these crazy battles. The video I wanted to do, I was actually out looking for some footage to try out my new Sharanga with the strikers. And of course, once I realized, when I got into this battle, I actually realized that if I actually bring out my Sharanga with the strikers, we're probably going to lose. And why is that? Because based on my previous gameplay with the Sharanga, the strikers are not great weapons when it comes to actually Champion League battles. Why? Because too many of the players can rush you, too many of the players can get right up in your face, and unfortunately, even when it comes to Titans, if you're just going to sit back and snipe, you're basically handing the other team the win. And so the only way I could really use my Sharanga in this match is if I had it equipped with something that can brawl, right? So if I had have put the Groms on it, the shotguns, if I had machine guns on it, if I had the cataclysms on it, if I had 3 cataclysms, that would be insane. But I don't. So again, you know what I'm going to do here? I'm going to get in here and try to get this guy out. Look at it, how effective, though. My God, look how effective a Demeter is if you get right in there. That is now the second time I've died trying to get that guy out of center. So anyway, if you can't beat him, join him is what old Pappy says. So I'm going to come in here now with my Demeter, and I'm going to try to take this guy down. He's phase shifting. I got a teammate beside me. Now he's used his shield. Son of a gun. This is not good. I got to get out of here. What am I going to do? You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to attack this guy here. He's going to take off. And there, I'm going to use my Quantum Radar. Now, he didn't expect me to have Quantum Radar. That is one of the reasons why I am running Quantum Radar these days more and more often, is because of that. Because of the new Orochi and because of all these different chips and whatnot that make you go stealth, I have actually been forced to put Quantum Radar back on some of my robots. And jumping, Lord, look at this. I'm just getting annihilated here. Who else do I have left? Well, see, I feel like I'm kind of handcuffed. I can't bring my Sharanga in. If I do, we're going to lose. Now, look at this. There's only 40 seconds left. Look at the beacons. So I'm beamed in. I'm going to basically try as desperately as I can to try to protect this area. I'm going to try to get this beacon. If we can just only hold this beacon, then we can actually win the game. Now, I kind of lost track of Adrian. And remember, this video is about Adrian and the score that he scores. So let's just... Honest to God, you're not going to believe it. I was actually I know there's lots of guys out there that scored more than this, but it was fun to be part of a match where someone scores this much. And so look, I just took down a Titan. I'm in here using my shield to protect center. Look at this, 6 seconds, 5, 4, 3, we're down 4 men to 5, 3, 2, 1. Victory, look at that. We did it. Now check it out. Check it out. I thought I played a terrible game there. I still scored 3.3 million. And look at Adrian, 6.9 million. And look at the other team. Some guy scored 7.5 million. I'm taking a screenshot for that one, baby. That is insane. How often do you score 3.3 million in a game and come dead last, man? honest to God, super hilarious. Anyway, listen, I hope you enjoyed it. Now let's just do a quick little look at Adrian's hangar here. I want to see what he was using. So he had a Hellburner with Ryman Glacier, a Sheriff Demeter with Freedom Igniters, Cryptic Fenrir with Igniters, a Shell with Ryman Glacier, and a Typhon. And there's all of his skills he used for his Typhon. There's the skills that he had for his Shell. All maxed to the gills. There's Bernadette Wolf, all maxed except for one. Let's see what else he had there. Jerry Fortune, all maxed to the gills, and the Hellburner. Adrian's using the Adrian. Okay, so again, that gives you a bit of an idea of maybe how you can rack up that kind of damage. Although, you know what, I actually talked to Adrian after the battle, and he said that a lot of his damage actually came from using his Nodens, which is interesting to know as well. So anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed that. I had a lot of fun. You can tell it was kind of exciting just to get out there and play with the old teammates there, even though it was unintentional. And hopefully, even though I came dead last, I didn't embarrass myself, and it's a lot of fun. So anyway, kudos to Adrian, kudos to VOX. We managed to pull out a great victory there, and obviously a big tip of the hat to the red team as well. They played great. Hope you enjoyed it. As always, if you like what you saw, hit me up in the comments and share, subscribe, and drop a line with your best top score. What's the highest damage you've ever scored in a game? Anyway, that's it. Until next time, I'll see you in the battlefield.